What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Vods channel. As you can see by the title, we're going to be watching some extreme cheapskates. Now, this is from a stream about a week ago. I'm just doing a nice little intro vlog here to say what's up to you guys. If you guys want me to watch some more of this show, it's the first time we've watched this on this channel. Make sure to like the video. You know, always does a lot for me and helps the algorithm, but also helps my brain feel better about the content I'm making. And you can comment if you'd like at any point. Some of the things on this show that people do to save money, in my opinion, is criminal and the police should be involved. I do say it multiple times. But it was a really great stream. I know a lot of you were requesting this be uploaded, so I am providing that now. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. There'll be more of content like this. I do a bunch of things on this channel, so subscribe if you would like to. It'd mean a lot. We're at 12.1K, so every sub matters. I look at every single person that subscribes and try to build this community. And follow me on Twitch. I've said this a couple times. Maybe you're on the fence. Maybe you don't know what Twitch is. You know, it's a confusing platform, I'm sure, for new people, right? But once you get it, it's really fun. I have a great community on there. We have some of the best emotes, which is like emojis, but for Twitch. We have a twerking Pikachu, a twerking Snorlax. My dog has an emote. So would love to have you on there. But without further ado, I will switch on over to a second flashback a week ago from this stream where we're watching some TLC Extreme Cheapskates. And if you'd like to see more, like I said, there's a ton of these on YouTube that I could react to and do more content on the channel for. So best way to show me that you like it is by liking it and saying it in the comments. And then I don't get so insecure. Yo, insecure, don't know what for. I'm still having issues with my vision being sensitive to light. So that's why I'm just filming this intro bit versus making like a giant video. Because it has been still affecting my mood, which sucks, but it is what it is. We will figure it out. Thinking maybe a sinus infection that's lingering, who knows. But that is that. I will let you guys watch this. Hope you guys enjoy. Thank you for all the support on the channel. I will stop blabbing now. Enjoy the reaction, and hope to see you guys very soon here. All right, let's switch over. Love you guys. Cooking a 5-star meal with dumpster food. Hold your horses, literally. Oh boy. I have a feeling this one's gonna be wild. Maybe it's not as bad as it seems.
Hey neighbor, how you doing?
Doing good, how are you?
Good, good. Can I get some ice from you?
I have water.
You don't have ice?
No.
Oh, okay. All right, bye-bye.
Yeah. He's literally panhandling. I mean, he literally
How
has
are
a
you?
pan.
Pretty good. How are you?
Good. Can I borrow some ice?
Gotcha.
Ice.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Isn't ice like unbelievably cheap? Imagine just handing your neighbor a giant
The best
pot.
way to get ice without having to pay for it when you don't have a refrigerator. Ask the neighbors.
I don't like this guy already.
Ron's a great neighbor. He stops and asks to borrow flour, sugar, whatever, a lot.
Bye-bye.
He's very frugal.
He looks like an older Johnny Knoxville.
I'm a foodie. I love everything to do with food. I think people can enjoy a foodie lifestyle on a cheap budget.
Okay, Ron.
Every dollar we spend on anything
How could you be a foodie with no fridge? That doesn't make any sense. What?
other than food is a waste.
No. He's got the I just moved to LA with a dream starter pack. What is he's got a tarp? Agreed, Elise. Like, what the?
I got the apartment.
What did he say?
Is a waste. Every dollar we spend on anything other than food is a waste.
Imagine living a life like that. You gotta enjoy life, my boy.
I got the apartment a few years ago. I don't see the need to spend money on furniture. I'm a floor guy. I sit on the floor
Nah.
and it's very comfortable.
Bro, you're fucking kidding. You gotta be kidding me. He has nothing. Imagine if you're a lady and he invites you over on a date and you show up to this. I would think that I'm gonna die. That Dexter's about to come out. Dude, that is wild. What's up, Gina? all that space to sit on a tarp and eat eggs.
I mean, it's just tossing money into the trash receptacle. That's what I think of furniture.
Trash receptacle.
I worked for a cookware company that always puts on displays, presentations.
Oh boy.
And what happens is a lot of manufacturers send me samples of their product.
Okay, what's he doing with this?
What I did was I found some 2x4s, and these are styrofoam peanuts. So I just take all the peanuts, throw them in there, and then I cover it up with bubble wrap, and then this
Is this his bed?
A tablecloth, and it makes a perfect bed.
Bruh. Come on, man.
What? Sleeping on packaged peanuts?
Peanuts. So I just take all the peanuts,
Oh
throw
my
them in there.
Lord, that's not
and then
good. Hey, let me just tell you right now, that's not good for your back. And okay, you need support. That's the point of a bed.
I cover it up with bubble
No
wrap.
pillow.
And then this is a tablecloth.
This is sad,
and
Ron.
it makes a perfect bed.
The average cost to furnish a one-bedroom house is $2,000.
Yeah, but then
and
it's
clothing
done
expenses
forever.
for a single professional can reach $400 a year. Ron spends a total of $20 decking out both
Oh
his
my God. Well, I guess it's easy to get dressed when you only have two choices.
house and his closet.
Oh,
1, 2, 3 shirts and 2 pairs of shorts. And that's it. And by the way, I own no underwear and no socks.
This dude should be in federal prison. He should be in prison. I want Ron to go to jail. I want him to go to jail. Why did he say that so proud? Like, and I don't own any fucking underwear. Bro, you know how bad his feet must smell from walking in shoes all day with no socks? Exactly. Like, what the hell?
I teach cooking classes. You know, when I go to do any
No.
kind of demo,
No, you don't, dude. No, you don't.
I take this all with me. I set up shop and basically do presentations to help people understand that you don't have to have a lot of money to eat well.
No, no. All right, this I don't care about. Look, if you got to use a public shower, that I don't care about. Whatever. This is fine. But you're cooking a class?
Taking showers outside, washing all my clothes at the same time, saves me so much money.
You get
washing
to get your showers.
Washing the clothes at the
You
same
get to
time.
get your clothing clean. You didn't spend a dime.
I'm scared of this dude.
It warms up after a while.
I never care what other people think. They'll look at me and I'll get looks. And you know what? I want to take a shower, and I'm saving a whole lot of money. And what's wrong with that?
Each time
Oh,
Ron
God,
showers
Ron
and does
taking
laundry
the
at the
pants
beach,
off.
he saves $1.89 on water, energy, and detergent bills.
Okay. Where's it going now?
Well,
Leave it in the trash.
people in Southern California go to the beach a lot, and the most important thing is they drink wine, and they throw sometimes bottles out that contain wine.
That's the backwash, Ron. Oh my God, that's the fucking... That's the bottom of the barrel, Ron. People are chugging out of that thing.
Right. When I find any, I'll pour it into the tube.
What?
It's going right into the box. If you want to go out and have a drink, you're probably going to be spending at least $10 for a glass of Cabernet or Merlot. This way of finding wine costs you nothing.
Do you know how moldy and dirty it's got to be in that box if he just is constantly funneling in wine that has been consumed by hundreds of people total? Do you know how much bacteria is in that tube?
Think of anything more exciting than getting something for free. These are lamb's quarters, a weed that's completely edible, part of the spinach family. Fresh cilantro costs about $1.99 a bunch. Popolo is a weed growing all over Los Angeles, and it's known as the
Weeds.
summer cilantro. By picking wild herbs and vegetables growing in the cracks of the street, I would say I save at least $40 a month.
Once again, it goes without saying, but you know how many people have stepped on these weeds with shoes covered in fucking shit, and this man is using it as cilantro to cook for students? Once again, he should be in prison. Federal prison.
Who locks trash?
Oh, here he goes.
Excellent. Oh, yeah.
Man, he is
Lots
just...
of lobster. Look at this.
No.
This is a gold mine, man.
No.
The shells are great. You know, you throw them into a pot of water, and
No.
all the meat will boil right out.
When I pick up a discarded shell, I'm seeing all kinds of meat.
This is literally baffling. This is baffling. He just grabbed a bag of, like, week-old lobsters.
I'm seeing things that weren't eaten within that lobster.
Wonderful.
That are extremely valuable, especially when you're paying, what, $30, $35 a pound at least? Look at
Just
this.
don't
I
eat
mean,
lobster,
Who
bro.
leaves the table like this? Wow.
No. Don't you...
I'm not fucking leaving. Oh, hell no.
He is this is real. Like, this ain't no look at his finger. Look at his fingers. I'm gonna have a panic attack. I'm gonna have a panic. Look at his fingers. Catherine, thank you for gifting Kai Baby a sub. I agree. No.
Delicious.
No.
Wow.
He just...
Delicious.
I mean, he really is about that action, though. This is something I've never seen in my life. I've never seen something like this. Thank you, Zaina. He's...
Cooking instructor Ron Maestri runs a class called Gourmet Meals on a Fast Food Budget.
I'm not fucking leaving.
Fast food budget? That's not a fast food budget. Agreed, Gordon. Oh, Gordon would kill this guy. That's not a fast food budget. That's a no... He's not about to cook the lobster for these people. I'm freaking out. Kennedy, thank you for the 2 months. Summer kids cooking camps. This is for kids? No.
For $40, students can learn how to make meals for next to nothing.
6 people are coming to the cooking class. I have all of my students
Oh,
participate
the wine.
and serve them the dinner that we all prepare.
Okay, at least it's not kids. Who's this
Hey,
guy?
how are you? Welcome.
How is
Grab a
anyone
glass of
showing
wine.
up?
Make yourself comfortable. Hi, welcome. Have a glass of wine.
He's gonna poison these people.
All right, well, thank you guys for being here today. What we're going to be doing is we're going to create a really great dish that is my specialty, and I think you'll enjoy it. Sounds good? All right. Does anybody want any more wine?
Why not?
All right,
Oh,
let's
if they
do some
only
wine
knew.
here.
If they only knew. Not him pouring the wine into a fucking just blender.
Wine in a box.
What is he doing there?
I could turn any cheap wine into a fine wine. This is actually a hyper decanting process. You take the wine, any inexpensive wine, and pour it into the blender and give it about 30 seconds, and it will take any inexpensive wine and will make it taste expensive.
Oh my god, this dude is actually scaring me.
It's really nice.
That's excellent. That's really good.
So how cheap a wine can we actually go?
I spent nothing for this wine.
Yeah, tell him how you got
it
it.
out of the trash can.
Bro, if they don't leave after he says this,
I just poured out whatever they didn't drink. It's not like they drank it and then spit it back out. They didn't get to it.
The wine it's a little sketchy, but I never would have thought it would have been as good as it was.
Jessica,
Okay, everybody,
please
now we're going to
leave.
start first with this stock that I created. And as you can see, I've got the lobster shells in here. We're going to pull out these tails here. And you know what? In the meantime, why don't I get you guys busy why don't you each open up one of those cans of tuna fish?
Mind you, these lobsters
Now,
were
for this,
sitting
I
in a
would not
garbage
recommend
bin
tuna
for
fish
days.
in oil. I would recommend tuna fish in water. All right, everybody, now take your tuna fish and dump it into the strainer.
Okay, tuna fish, whatever, that's fine. At least it's something.
I need
It's
you
in
to
a
pass
can.
it around. What we're going to be doing is a version of lobster thermidor. But what happens if you can't afford lobster? We're going to replace.
Don't
the
eat
meat
lobster.
with
If you can't eat lobster, don't eat. If you can't afford it, just don't eat it. You don't need to eat lobster.
tuna.
Why is he doing this?
This is a real easy, simple way to do this, and I'll bet you no one will know the difference. Lobster costs at least $30, $35 a pound. My lobster costs about 59 cents a can. Okay, take the tuna and put it into the lobster stock. Boiling tuna with the lobster stock infuses the tuna
What?
with the lobster taste. We have our mustard. Notice they're mustard packets. Mustard, ketchup, salt, pepper, sugar. I got these free at any restaurant. And then we will mix it all around. Now, I don't feel it's necessary to go out and buy utensils for any reason. Just take a wire hanger.
Oh my, this guy is... This is insanity. You can't just buy a fork? What do you mean? He's not about to use a hanger to...
Stretch it, and then give it one of these to bring it together. And now, what I've just created is my own homemade whisk. Works just as well, and it costs you nothing.
But a whisk is like a whisk is like $1.
This is like
Bro,
really
right, the
tough to do.
dollar store,
It
hello,
does take
like...
practice.
It's kind of weird.
It beats using a spoon.
Okay, guys, now we've got the
No, it
mixture
doesn't
here.
beat using a
I'm gonna
spoon.
ask you all to come around the front over here. So come on around. Now what we're gonna do
I'm
is
disgusted.
fill in each one of these tails with the tuna mixture. Why don't you sprinkle some breadcrumbs?
The broth is from lobster that was sitting in a
Excellent.
dumpster for
Okay,
a week,
next.
dude.
This is a total blast. This makes me very, very happy. Getting everybody involved made a big difference because everyone can see just how simple it is to do. I'm gonna put these into the oven
I'm
and
baffled.
we'll be
I'm
ready to
baffled.
serve in
I
5
don't
to
know.
7
I
minutes.
don't know what to say.
All right.
I'm actually really interested in to see what it comes out tasting like because of the change from lobster to tuna. You know, it smells like
It's
it.
gonna
looks
taste like
it.
tuna.
You know, we're gonna find out if it tastes like it.
It smells interesting.
Oh man, he's ready to dig in, bro. Oh,
You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people to feed. This entire meal cost us less than $5 total. What we've done is we've created lobster thermidor.
no, you've created a stomach virus. You've created a legit stomach virus.
Bankruptcy!
This is for treats for King Cooper Snooper Duper Pooper.
Let's
Also,
go.
hey Ryan Utah man.
Thank you, Zan. I appreciate that. I will. You know, I will buy some treats for
I'm not fucking leaving.
Cooper Snooper Duper Pooper. Thank you so much for the $10 dono. And Taylor Brands, 16 straight months. Prime, thank you. I really appreciate that. As we watch Johnny Knoxville poison and kill a small community.
Cost less than a couple of dollars each person. Bon appetit, everyone. Oh, wait. Bon appetit.
No, he's a killer. Right? Can we just all agree? Can we agree he's a killer? Lady Discipline, how are you? Can we agree he's a killer? Can we agree that this man has killed somebody and buried them somewhere? Because what was that? What was it? What was that? What was that laugh? What was the...
Appetit, everyone. Oh, wait. Bon appetit.
I don't know what to say.
Very good, very good. Wow.
I enjoyed this dinner actually a lot.
No,
It didn't
they're
have
all
a
eating
strong
it.
Fish taste to it. It didn't taste like tuna at all.
All of the greens that
Yeah, it
you're
probably
eating
tasted like a trash
grow
bag.
wild through the sidewalk. I was picking off the side.
He just told them.
Eating, grow.
To it, it didn't taste like tuna at all.
All of the greens that you're eating grow wild through the sidewalk. I was picking off the side of the street. You really just have to know what you're looking for.
He just told him I picked it off the street.
Shells go. I got the lobster tails from a dumpster. I went to a seafood restaurant and picked out all the lobster tail. We used the shells, we used the meat that was inside and left over.
Yeah, I agree, Jerica. You gotta let them know beforehand. This is like a type of poison. You can't say this after. You gotta say this pre. How do you tell them it after you ate it? This is illegal for sure.
And I made this incredible broth.
Oh no.
And you're eating it. Everything
he's psycho.
that I did was not unsanitary. Everything was rinsed. I put those shells into the stock so it would boil out bacteria. Does it change the way it tastes?
No, I mean, it's really good.
They still
It's got
are.
a strong
They're not mad.
seafood taste, but it's not overpowering.
Very good.
Oh, that's real good.
They're still
I
eating
actually
it.
enjoyed the meal a lot. That's the irony part about it, that you find out that you
Justin,
basically were eating
please,
everybody's
Justin.
leftovers, but it turned into a great meal.
Oh my
They
God, this is
came
insane.
here with the desire to learn something new. Everyone was very, very receptive. It really was a success as far as I'm concerned. I am never going to stop being cheap because there's so much pleasure in the reward of people's gratitude.
To Chef, cheers.
Thank you. Thank you.
Who are these people? They look like fish. That was nothing could get worse than that. And I mean that. This title is kind of crazy, but that's one of the weirder things I've ever seen. All right, last one before I got to go to my eye doctor appointment. The title of this one is just baffling. How do I even say this out loud? This woman made her own gravestone out of used kitty litter. What does that even mean? I'm not. What does that mean? All right, let's see how this goes. I mean, the flowers
I like
look
flowers.
nice.
They brighten up a yard. I have
There's Jamie.
sunflowers, peonies. In my garden, I have all of my favorite flowers.
Okay.
These can get a little dingy now and then, so you want to just spruce them up a little bit. I only plant silk flowers in my yard because
She's a killer too. She's a killer too. Shh. They're fake flowers she's planting in her yard.
I do not have to take care of them. Real flowers die, and then you have to buy new ones and plant more. Artificial flowers save a lot of money. I'm an avid gardener who goes
No,
a whole
you're not.
year without spending anything
You're not. You're
on
not a
my
gardener.
garden.
You're not a gardener if you're planting silk flowers. The point of a garden is to have a plentiful thing that is insects, there's bees doing their thing. That this is not real.
I don't use fertilizer or water.
That's not a real gardener.
I would never do it myself.
Nate, you
if I was
have to
on my
leave.
own,
Nate.
But I like it.
Nate.
I don't think my neighbors know my flowers are fake because they compliment how nice they look.
The flowers are very interesting. In
How is this gonna lead
I'll
into
be out here
the-
shoveling snow and looking over, and we've got these bright yellow flowers in the middle of winter.
My garden has everything in it, even the whimsical things like bees and butterflies. My children love it.
You put in fake bees?
Jamie J is a mother of two who is always looking for creative ways to cut costs.
Nicole, can you hold that up? Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
My family loves my cheap ways because it's just
No,
fun.
they don't love them. You force it on them, so then it's a part of their life. I don't like when parents do this thing. My family loves this. No, because they probably would not be doing this if it wasn't for you. Don't say that shit. They're kids. They don't know any better. Kids adapt.
We get to do a lot more stuff than the normal people get to do for way less money. A jungle gym costs about $1,000.
No, what? Go to the playground!
The cardboard box slide is completely
Are people insane? A jungle gym costs that, then go to a playground. What is this shit?
free.
It's not so much an
About
obsession.
to break poor
but
Jeremy's
She just
spine.
wants to get the most out of everything.
Fine. Can you get her?
I will do almost anything to save money, but nothing illegal. Like I would not make copies of movies or take money out of a fountain.
Fucking great, Batman. You won't make a copy of a movie, stupid ass.
And I would not rob a home.
Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear you won't rob a house.
I am creatively cheap. I'll use any material that I can find.
Okay, there's
The
literal
most
shit.
common material in kitty litter is clay. To make clay out of used kitty litter,
No.
I strain it and just get rid of the clumps, and then you just add water.
Get rid of the clumps is a nice way of saying get rid of the giant piles of shit.
Clay is very expensive. 50 pounds worth could run $70 to $100. By making clay out of my old kitty litter, I save hundreds of dollars a year. And I can sell pretty much anything out of it. A regular funeral could cost $10,000. And then...
Why is she planning for her funeral? She's like 30.
a custom headstone might start at $2,000.
Yeah, what's going on
I don't want to
actually?
pay for a tombstone.
Why are you... Why are you looking at tombstones? And why, Sarah?
So making it for free, pretty much.
My wife's headstone wasn't what I expected, but she's very resourceful and she'll always find new ways to save
Why? What? That is not what I was expecting. It's like the Easter Island. Dude, this is... That's crazy. When she said her headstone, I didn't think they actually meant a legitimate 8-foot headstone. Oh my god, man. What is this, dude?
The people in my life might think it's a little strange, but I don't think it's strange at all. I think it's
Of course
pretty
you don't
smart.
think it's strange.
And
This
it will
can't
save
be
my
real.
children money when I pass away.
When you pass away, what's so morbid? Of course, she has fake grass.
Landscaping can cost as much as $500 a year. I want my yard to look amazing,
Oh my
but I don't want to spend a dime on maintenance.
Well, tough shit then. Don't have a yard.
Some green grass type carpet.
Whatever,
My goal
whatever
is
with
to
this. I don't care about
eventually replace
this.
the whole lawn.
I don't care about the carpet being like that's
Something like
whatever.
this.
Go back to the headstone.
That'll save a lot of
Why
money
are you doing
on
that?
lawn care.
Suburban housewife Jamie J's green thumb has saved her thousands of dollars.
No, it hasn't.
So we're-
No, it hasn't. No, it hasn't. Because here's why. She's outside spraying and cleaning her flowers. That's so much time. Time is money. So yes, she might be saving money, but she's spending.
Where are we going?
I don't even want to
Now
get
she's
into
got
it.
a plan to trim her landscaping costs down to zero.
Hello, I'm looking for some outdoor carpeting, like AstroTurf or something.
Okay. I actually have some sampling back here I can show you.
Okay. I'm going to look for a really good deal for artificial grass for my yard. That way, we don't have to spend anything on maintenance.
Man, she's
This will
obsessed
work
with
really well for
maintenance.
your
What's wrong with the
patio,
little
your
maintenance? What's wrong
concrete-
with watering the grass and the flowers? That's fine. It takes 5 minutes. You don't gotta you don't have to do it every day.
Porch.
Do you have anything a little softer? Because my kids are probably going to be playing on it.
Okay, well, this is probably the softest one that we have.
Dude, they're all
Is that okay
killers.
for outdoors?
We've done putting greens. I feel this would be a good product right here.
Actually, I'd like to do my entire yard.
Bill's a little confused.
40 feet by 40 feet.
Boy, that's just not typical. You're actually talking about going over your grass?
Yeah.
That's something that we can do. I don't know what your budget looks like, but
Zero.
$100?
the square footage Jamie gave me, I feel you'd be in Minimum
Target.
$35,000 on up. I don't even know what to suggest here other than
Going to a mental facility is what he should suggest. What?
I'll show you what I have that might be a lot more in your price range. Why don't we do that?
Okay, show her some dirt.
Okay.
Show her dirt.
Let's take a look.
Teach her a lesson. Yeah, hold on. Isn't it cheaper to grow grass? Are we in a bizarro world? Isn't it cheaper to just get some grass seed for fucking $1 and then have grass versus now spending $100? She's saying maintenance. Maintenance, bro. You don't have to have landscapers. If you're oh my god, just cut the grass.
This might be in your
Get
interest.
one of the pusher
here.
ones that are oh my
It's
god.
very durable.
These people's logic.
Oh, this is great.
What is that, brown?
It wasn't green, but I'm gonna
No.
be creative and I'm gonna use it for my kind of like fake mulch in my flower beds. Thank you, I appreciate it.
Okay, good.
To get my
I'm hurt.
artificial
I'm
lawn
physically
together,
hurt.
I'm gonna have to be able to get as many pieces of artificial grass as I can from as many places as I can.
Oh no, she's going to the
There's
fucking
your
mini
golf.
golf place. These poor kids.
Mini golf? Well, we kind of aren't interested in golfing today. I was wondering if you have any leftover green, like putting green. We have a little bit in our yard, and we
Like the
are
fuck?
trying to save up enough to do our whole yard with it.
Oh, wow.
I bet you that her yard's gonna have patches of different color things. That just looks bad. That doesn't look good. Just grass looks good. What is wrong with
Let me see what we have,
Okay.
I guess.
Yeah, thanks. I figure they have 18 holes of green, and they have to have some scraps somewhere.
We're supposed to rip this one out in a couple of days. It's going to be replaced.
you imagine how many human beings have been on this, right? Probably 5,000. The amount of nasty shit on this that she's now gonna put in her front yard for her kids to lay and play on. Once again, nasty. Like nasty shit.
Let me look at it. Ooh, it's loose.
Moldy,
Did the glue
literally moldy.
disintegrate?
Yeah, it's pretty. That's why it's the one that's getting replaced. You can
Oh.
see you wanted it. You can have it. You're going to have to rip it out, though, so.
I can do it today?
Yeah, I can help you if you want.
They're excited to get rid of it because it's legit moldy and nasty.
I would love to see what it's going to look like when it's done.
Right, do wood chips. Anything.
I mean, it's different. I would never do it.
Emily, you're being nice. Emily is sweating bombs, too. They made her work. He is not digging up the real grass. I'm gonna have a panic attack. What are they doing? What are they doing, bro? That's nice grass. They're putting... This is gonna give me a fucking brain aneurysm. They're ripping up the maintenance that they don't want to do. They are now doing to rip up this nice grass to replace with moldy, mildewy, sunburnt mini golf greens. Thank you, Taylor. This is
definitely the last time I'll have to do landscaping.
they're obsessed with this.
Have you?
The husband's just as weird.
The brown carpet's working out, I think, very well. It's really easy just to cut a hole and stick the plant right through. That way, there's no place for weeds to grow up.
Yeah, this stuff is heavy.
The yard's gonna need a lot of work this week, finessing it, cleaning it, but for now, we're just getting it in place.
This is...
I like the maintenance-free aspect of it.
Oh my god, he's just as nuts. He's just as nuts, bro. He's just as crazy, bro. Every one of these people has killed somebody.
You don't have to cut it. Maybe just once in a while you might have to sweep it. That's
You
about
don't
it.
have to cut it. It's just...
How are you guys? Good.
pretty
It
good.
looks like a storm's coming, though.
Yeah, better hurry up.
Yeah.
I think their
Aggie is
artificial
not happy.
landscaping looks...
Marcel Troutman. That's got to be a fake name. Marcel Troutman sounds like they just fucking threw shit at the board, and there's no way her name is Marcel Troutman. I am calling bullshit. Her name's Peggy Sue, and that's for fucking fact.
a little bit tacky to me. I would have done their landscaping differently.
That's a
and
default
not
name.
used miniature golf grass.
Look at how bad that looks.
Some people spend over $1,500 a year on landscaping. We didn't
God,
spend
what are you talking about?
barely anything. So far, it's going pretty good. Being cheap has become a way of life. I just consider it a hobby and a game, and it's fun.
That's gross.
I don't ever want to stop being cheap.
At least they won't get muddy feet.
Oh my God. They won't get muddy feet, but they're going to get disgusting bacteria from the thousands of people that have stepped on that. So that's good that the kids are now barefoot playing and rolling around in this 20-year-old turf. I want to call the police, bro. What year was this made? Is it too late? I legit would call the cops on them. And I'm not a Karen. I'm not a Darren. I would call the police on them. I would just say, send somebody out here and just look at this. They need... That's it. That's... I'm booing it. Those two and my boy Ron, they need to be put on a list. They need to be put on a list. Now. That is just the worst. Good Lord. Okay? I really feel for the kids and their safety and their lives. That is absolutely the worst thing I have ever seen. And that's how I have to end the stream because I have an eye care appointment. That is insane, chat.